Hello and welcome to this short video. My name is Anthony and I'm going to show you how to register onto the dog forum and also how to make a post and do a few other bits and pieces. So the page you're looking at now is the actual registration page. If you've already registered for the forum, you won't need to do what I'm showing you now. This is for people who have not yet registered. So you need to come up with a username. And that can be anything you like, can be part of your name or can be something entirely different, whatever you like. I'm going to call it Anthony44. And you need to choose a password. And I'd suggest you write it down somewhere straight away as you type it in twice. Make sure you've got a copy somewhere safe. You'll see the green tick next to the username. That tells me that is available. You need to place your email address in here and then you need to type it in once again. Okay, once you've got your email address in, you need to just copy this verification here. This is just to help prevent spam. So you're just going to copy what's typed there. So it's 9 QSB, and it is case sensitive, so make sure you're using the correct case. You can refresh the image if you're unable to read that. The referrer, this is only if you're referred by someone. You can leave that blank. That doesn't matter too much. You can choose a time zone. I'll choose Eastern US and Canada. We don't need to do anything there. We don't need to change anything there. All you need to do is click the I have agreed to abide by the dog rules. And you can find those by reading through here, the forum rules, and click complete registration. Okay, that'll bring you to this page. It'll tell you that thank you for registering. An email has been sent to my email address. So I now need to go and follow the link in that email address, which will verify that it is me that actually wants to register to this free forum. So I'll just go to that email and show you what that'll look like. Okay, you'll get two emails sent to you. The first one you need to look at is action required to activate the membership. So that's the actual subject line. It's from the Healthy Dog Life Forum. So this is the actual email you'll get. It's just asking me is thanking me for registering, and the last step to activate the account is I need to visit this URL. So I just need to click that. And there you go, the registration is complete. I can go in and do some editing. But before I do that, I'll just show you the other email you need to look at. I'll go back there. Okay, the other email you need to look at is included with the signing up for the dog forum is a free newsletter with updates on the forum or any changes, etc. So all you need to do for that is to click that link again, and that shows you that one's been confirmed. So that's all nice and easy. Let's go back to the forum now. Okay, so we can go straight in and look at the profile. We might do that first. You can tell you're logged in and you'll see your username at the top here. So that will let you know when you're logged in or not. In fact, we won't worry about clicking anything there. I'll just show you these top links. That might be easier. So let's start by looking at settings. There's a lot of settings here, but the good thing is you don't need to look at most of them. Have a look through if you want to. The most important ones I think you should look at is the following. First of all, click General Settings on the left. And there's only one thing I would suggest you change here. Under the default thread subscription mode, when you actually go ahead and post on the dog forum, if you'd like to be notified automatically via email when someone responds to your comment or question, etc., which can be a good thing, you just need to change this here from do not subscribe to instantly using email. What that means then, if someone responds to your question or comment, you'll get an email just telling you if someone has responded. And this is just a way of saving a lot of time. It saves you going back to check has someone answered your question or made a comment on what you said. So that's an easy thing to do. Then you would need to just go to the bottom and click Save Changes. And that's done. And I'll just go back there again. So that was in General Settings. And if you wanted to change that back, so we're going back to the same spot, or to change it back so you don't get notified, you would just click Do Not Subscribe and click Save. Okay, but I think I'll leave it. Yes, I'll just leave it as it's set there. The other thing we can look at is we'll go into we'll stay in the settings, is editing your avatar. An avatar is simply a picture that you'd like to appear when you make a post next to any comments you make. And you can either upload one or use some that are here. So you can look through and see if there's anything there you like. You can see there's quite a few pages of them. So just move along and find something you'd like to represent you, or something funny. It doesn't have to be necessarily represent you. So for instance, I'll choose this one and I'll save changes. Okay, so that's my avatar that will show up when I make a post, and I'll make a post in a minute so you can see. If you wanted to edit more of your profile, you could do so here. This is where you could edit your email address, so you could change your email address and password if you wanted to. This information is purely up to you whether you want to include it or not. There's no requirement to. By default, it's going to hide age and date of birth, etc. So you don't need to fill that in unless you want to. Some other information you can fill in as you wish, and click Save Changes. And I'll click Edit Profile Picture. So if you wanted to have pictures of yourself or your dog or dogs available when someone sees your post, they could, if they click your name and go and look in your profile, they can see pictures that you have put in there if you wish them to see them. So all you need to do would be to browse, click Browse, get the photo from your computer and save it. You can put a number of pictures of yourself or whatever you like in here. So that's quite easy. Let's look at Edit Signature. Signature is something that would appear at the bottom of every post you make. So you might like to have a few words of wisdom or something funny, or you would put that in here and save it. And you can preview what it looks like, and that will show under each post you make from then on. You can put a smiley face or something like that. That's really the most important bits. You can go through and look at some of the others, but I'm just showing you enough to really to get started.